Hello, kiddies. It's me, John Kassir, the voice of the Crypt Keeper. You're listening to Drop the Mic.
I wish I wasn't afraid all the time, but I am.
People should not be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people.
Those caught in violation of curfew will be prosecuted without leniency or exception.
It's past curfew, you know.
Oh, not tonight.
Who are you?
Gentlemen, I want this terrorist found, and I want him to understand what terror really means.
We're working on several leads.
Her parents were detained when she was 12.
It was like those black bags erased them from the face of the earth.
You have one chance. You must tell us the whereabouts of Codename V.
If our own government was responsible for the deaths of 100,000 people, do you really want to know? Those who are responsible will be held accountable. The time has come for you to live without fear.
I'm ready.
This country stands on the edge of oblivion.
I want everyone to remember why they need us.
Kill him.
My turn. I suddenly had this feeling that everything was connected. We're all part of it. Are we ready for it? The only verdict is vengeance.
Welcome back, podcast fam. This is Drop the Mic, and we're your hosts for the time being. We have James Marvel Warney, Admiral Atlas, DJ Norris, Diego Luna, and I, the Swan, here to bring you a review for the all-too-relevant film V for Vendetta, with episode 172, Knowledge is Power. What's up, guys? How are you?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what up?
So, before we dive into this film, as per usual, let's hit them with the pop culture news, yeah?
Yeah. All right.
And now for a special news report. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
All right, James, let's start it off with you.
All right. So we got some pretty interesting news the last day or so. Pretty much broke the internet, at least for me. Was Michael Keaton is in talks to return as the Batman in Ezra Miller's The Flash movie, his Flashpoint version.
Whoa.
Pretty insane.
Yes.
That's cool.
It looks like that version of him is going to be Barry Allen, the version that Ezra plays, is going to be trying to go back in time, and he's accidentally going to open up an alternate universe, and he's going to, an alternate universe, and he's going to go over to Keaton's universe of that Batman. So it's going to be pretty crazy. I'm excited for that.
Do you know if Tim Burton's going to be a part of it, or if he's going to have any influence on it?
That I don't know. I don't think they would, but I mean, I don't know how much of a role Keaton's going to play in the movie, but
exactly won't be playing the Thomas Wayne from the Flashpoint and the little anime version, so he might not be like that kind of guy. Well,
no, he's going to be, from what I read, he's going to be the same Batman from the Batman that he's been playing, but it's just going to be 30 years later.
Oh, that's cool.
That'd be cool. That's going to be really cool, actually.
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting, and I think I don't know, I think it's going to be really cool just to see that. And then I know there was some speculation of Jeffrey Dean Morgan coming back as maybe like another alternate universe Batman for Thomas Wayne, but that has been debunked. Yeah. Warner Brothers has said that he's not coming back in any type of way.
That's the Negan dude, right? Negan?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my. Does he have any other projects going on? Is he still doing Walking Dead or no?
Yeah, he's still doing Walking Dead, but I don't think that's why he's not coming back. I just don't think they wanted to have so many Batmans in one movie.
Yeah,
it would have been dope to see him as Thomas Wayne.
Yeah. Because I had originally thought that, maybe this is going to kind of open up. Well, he is opening up the multiverse, but I was kind of thinking maybe he would like jump from like universe to universe and like stumble upon different Batmans. But looks like he's just going to the Tim Burton version with Keaton, so that's pretty cool.
That's still dope. That's a good thing to talk about because that's an old movie, the Keaton universe. So yeah.
I was going to ask, do we know anything about the story besides him going back in time, and like, do we know like a villain for the movie?
I'm assuming since he's going back in time, it might be something to do with with Reverse Flash. But I know the main reason he's going back in time to stop his mom from dying.
So it's basically almost like the Flashpoint, but not really. They're just taking different ideas or something.
We're changing Batman.
Yeah, so that's what I'm assuming. That's what Muschietti was referring to when he said it's going to be like Flashpoint, but like different, not the Flashpoint we're used to. Yeah. So we're not going to really see Thomas Wayne. It's just going to be an older Bruce Wayne.
Okay, that's still really interesting, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
As long as they make it brutal like Flashpoint, like everything goes to shit, basically, then yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool, and I think I'm calling it now. I know there's some rumors about Keaton being signed on for a couple of film deals. So I don't know if it's just this one off and that's it. But right now it's just a rumor. But I'm gonna say that he'll be in probably the majority of the movie, and he's gonna end up dying trying to send Barry back to the present day. That's just what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's going to happen.
And spoiler, if no one's seen it, he's going to give the note. So
yeah. And then Ray Fisher, who played Cyborg, and Victor Stone in the Justice League movie, is confirmed to reprise his role as Cyborg in the Flash movie. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm glad to see him come back because I really liked him. I like him and Ezra in the Justice League movie, so that was pretty. I'm excited to see them work together again. Some interesting news. I know a couple of you guys are. Go ahead.
I was going to say, just to touch real quick, I did watch the Justice League Dark Apocalypse War with Oneris, and that shit was really cool. I really liked that.
That one is sick.
I hope brutal like that, because that shit was really brutal too.
Have you seen the Flashpoint movie?
Yeah, I have. I really like it.
Yeah, so I hope that one's really brutal too. So I hope they stick to that.
I like the idea. I like the idea of them killing little Bruce and his father avenging his death and mom going insane.
Turning into the Joker.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'd like to see that.
That'd be awesome. But some other news that I know you guys are a fan of. Some of you guys are a fan of Cobra Kai. It looks like Netflix is picking up Cobra Kai. YouTube has dropped all of its scripted series. That's what it looks like. They're going in a different direction now. So Cobra Kai to Netflix. I don't know if you guys are excited for that.
Wow.
I haven't seen it yet. But the third season is going straight to Netflix.
Wow.
Sweep the leg, Johnny. Sweep the leg.
That's like super big news for me.
I haven't seen it yet, but aren't you a fan, Wes? Don't you like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I love the show. I posted it on our Drop the Mic page yesterday.
Yeah, I remember seeing something like that about it. I remember you talked about it when it first came out, too, because, like, it was like Ralph Macchio's return to the big screen, pretty much.
Yeah, well, both of them, right?
Yeah.
Sapka as well.
Yeah.
It's more, the story is focused more on him, which is really cool, actually. That's why I dig it. It's
isn't it like something like the last kick or some shit was like a fucking penalty kick, or he feels like he was done wrong or some shit?
It was illegal. Well, what he
kick.
Yeah, that kick that he wins with was supposedly illegal, but I mean, they did a bunch of dirty shit anyway, so that remains to be seen, I guess. But it's a great show. I'm glad we get season 3 on Netflix. I think it's a more worthy home, to be honest, because YouTube Red was like for kids. It seemed like, it was jarring that they were on there. Anyway, it was like the only thing that even caught my attention on YouTube Red, to be honest.
That's cool. I mean, it's cool that it's going to Netflix. It sucks because, like, I don't know why YouTube is trying to get rid of their scripted shows, because that's the only thing that I think Prime, besides the fact you don't get commercials, was like really, going for, Mm-hmm. And now that it's like, premium. Now it's like, they're I don't know what they're gonna do, but YouTube is a YouTube.
I read something about. I read a little bit into it. They were going for something that they can have more advertisements in, because with premium you don't have advertisements, right?
No.
Yes, so that's where they're. I guess they were losing money by not having advertisements with their shows.
Hey, YouTube Red or YouTube is all about the money. I don't subscribe to that shit personally.
Gotta pay the bills, but the ads gotta pay the bills.
Fuck no.
I wouldn't mind running some ads so we can pay some bills. Man.
Yay.
That'd be cool. What else do we got? Some horror news. Wes probably already heard about this one. But VHS is getting a reboot.
What?
And this is going to be it's going to be the first time that they actually have a single like narrative throughout the movies, the little short films, instead of having it be all
basically what he's saying is that they're all going to be connected, and it's not going to just like kind of veer off as like a Tales from the Crypt or a Creep Show does, where it's just like, oh, here's this main the main story, but here's this separate like short story, and then when you come back to the main, it's all going to be cohesive piece for the very first time, and it's called VHS 94.
Yes. Yeah. But that's pretty interesting.
VHS, but like they could do them like sick, like.
Yeah, that series is pretty cool.
That, me, in my opinion, makes me feel like they had a lot more stuff in mind, but screen time or whatever the fuck.
I think it was VHS Viral. The third one didn't do really well. At least critics wise.
But it did have some cool scenes.
Like, they had some cool short stories, but overall, it didn't really make sense. Like, in comparison to part 2, like, that was not a great follow-up at all, in my opinion.
It might have been the choice of directors. I don't know. Writing and all that stuff.
That's true.
And they probably just threw it all together, like, fuck it, like some scrambled eggs, like,
And especially because it was the third one, they were probably just trying to milk the cow already. But now that they had time to like kind of sit back and redo what they done, hopefully this is probably what the fans quote unquote wanted.
Yeah, I got a few more pieces. So FX's new anthology series, American Horror Stories. That's the spin-off from American Horror Story. They are going to be airing their shows, their episodes exclusively on Hulu. So, so those are going straight to Hulu. You're not going to see those on network television. I thought that was pretty interesting. They're going that route.
Hulu.
Yeah. I think that's pretty interesting for them to go that route. And then my last bit of news, where is it here? Most of us already know, but one I didn't talk about it yet. Wonder Woman 84.